A favorite springtime activity for a growing number of people these days is bird watching. It seems some folks picked up the hobby during the pandemic, but there's also something we don't often think about when it comes to seeing more birds come back to our area this spring. Birds colliding with home windows. WNY News Now's Megan Selensky chatted with the Erie Bird Observatory to find out how we could help our feathery friends.
Anywhere from 300 to over 900 million birds die in North America each year after colliding with glass.
They run into the windows in the daytime because of reflective glass or transparency. Either they don't see the window or they see the beautiful plants we have inside our windows and want to go to them.
Emily Smith of BirdSafe Erie tells us that glass reflects the trees and sky, making it an inviting place for birds to fly into.
There's also a lot of problem at night because of interior and exterior lights. They disorient the birds, and that will cause them to run directly into the glass.
Many cities report high bird mortality rates from colliding with glass during the spring and fall season. Here at home, BirdSafe Erie is conducting research to determine the extent of the bird mortality during migration season.
The birds kind of take a reprieve from traveling thousands of miles from South and Central America going to Canada for the summer. And just before the lakeshore, they kind of take a stop, take a breath, eat dinner, and then they move onward.
Smith tells us that the project relies heavily on volunteers, and they're turning to the Erie community for your help.
Right now, we're seeking volunteers that can dedicate at least one day per week. We're estimating less than 1 hour in the morning for 8 weeks.
What is a typical shift for a volunteer going to look like? For people that want to volunteer, what are they going to be expected to do?
A typical shift would be meeting at approximately 7 in the morning. They'll walk the designated route that they're given. These buildings, again, we've worked with Green Building Alliance to get approval to look close to the windows, look behind bushes, things like that for any deceased or injured birds. And once they collect those, they will bring any animal back to me, and then we are working with Carnegie in Pittsburgh for any deceased animal, and then Tamarack for any injured animal.
If you are interested in volunteering, there will be a volunteer information and training session this Saturday, March 25th at the Tom Ridge Environmental Center. Megan Selensky, WNY News Now.